Good evening, everybody. Good evening, students. Yeah, I can see some new kids attending the lecture for the very first time. Gurnur, Gurnur is there already waiting for me. Saktiru, welcome, bache. I saw you told me that you are attending my lectures, but this is your live lecture first time. Most welcome, bache. Ayushi, hi. Aparna, hi. Everybody, whosoever is coming here for this session. NCERT book with you. NCERT book with you. And yes, I don't mind those yellow hearts coming. Yellow hearts, of course, yellow hearts keep coming, please. Yashwant, good evening. Welcome, bache. Saujanya, hi, bache. Preeti, isme menti hoga. So if you are listening to Ritu Ma'am well, you can be the one of the students in the leaderboard in Menti. Menti, yes. I can guarantee you. I can tell you something. The people who are going to be making the NEET paper, they are going to check Ritu Ma'am's Menti. What kind of question should be asked? So be ready for that Menti. If they don't ask from the questions which I have asked, not the good paper. Okay. Hanan, most welcome. And Sania, hi bache, hi, how are you? Decent Mono, you have network problem, don't do that to me. Get your network checked and come soon. Yes, Saktiru, thank you bache, thank you so much. Okay, and now Fatima, good evening. Veenu, good evening. Preeti is there. Priyadarshini, if I don't take your name, you are going to be scolding me and getting mad at me. I know that. Okay. Invisible one. Oh my God. Really? Invisible one. Sweta. Yes, I want to drink water. Abhi. Varshita, most welcome and thank you for those hearts there. Rida and Gurnur and Sushobit. You are there. Lovely. Good evening. Everybody, NCERT book with you. NCERT book with you. Open digestion and absorption. Open the chapter. One shot, we are done with this chapter. And everywhere, gaming with Hunter. I'm from Kerala. Loads of love to this boy from Kerala. I don't know, gaming with a hunter, it's a boy or a girl, I don't know. This is not gender specific. Okay, but loads of love to you, Calvin. Good evening. Okay. Kerala. All right. Adarsh, good evening. Buttercup. Yes, I know you. Okay. Tamil Nadu. Wow. Ramya is there for me. You children are my strength. Do you know that? Ruba, Ajay, all of you most welcome. Okay, and who is up? Trijal, welcome, bache. Invisible one. Okay, now shall we start? Do you all have your NCERT book with you? One shot means NCERT, only NCERT book. NCERT book with you and a pen and a pencil wherever Ritu Ma'am has underlined it or put a star, please do the same if you have already not done it yourself. Okay, your book should not be looking like an absolute brand new book, smelling also like new book. No, it should be looking like a well-studied book. So all of you, today after this session, we will have this chapter done with. 11th as well as 12th. I want both of you, both these batches to be here because 12th standard need to revise it even more importantly. So it's for 12th standard, it's even more important. 11th standard, my kids. Okay, let's start. Okay. Yes. Who's she? Ritu Ma'am. For you. Morning also lectures, evening also lectures. But no worry, tomorrow is a holiday, so we are happy. Okay, now let's move ahead. What's talking about NEET 2021 crash courses? All of you appearing for 2021 NEET bache. This is a beautiful opportunity for you to join in, get connected to Vedantu and sort out all your doubts with the best of faculty. How? This is the way to go about it. It covers the entire NEET main syllabus. That means, like today, Ritu Ma'am is talking, I will be giving you what's important, put a star there. Underline this thing, this is important. Okay, your teachers know what is the most important thing for you. So we are going to be covering all of that in 120 sessions. Okay, that means we are going to be taking care of everything. Yes, keep distracting me with those hearts. Okay, I don't mind. I don't mind getting distracted with all that love. It's almost in the late evening, you got the sunshine in my room all over again. Okay, with all those yellow hearts popping in there. Okay, so yes. Okay, so NEET entire covered in 120 sessions. Unlimited doubts with doubt experts. You know this doubt expert. Okay, and 10 full syllabus and 10 part syllabus tests to make you NEET ready. Okay, look at that. Amazing tricks and tips to crack NEET in 90 minutes sessions, 1.5 hour each session, packed session just like this session. Okay, learn a two-way interactive platform and teacher is always with you. Now this is one problem which you always face in the last minute, that doubts, how to solve your doubts. So teacher is always there with you. And what do you have to do? Simple steps. Okay, download the Vedantu app. Okay, and then click on the NEET crash course. Then you click on the coupon code and please enter the code RGCC21. RGCC21. So you get a discount on this, bache. And that is 30% discount going on right now, which is a steal. It's a steal. It's so worth it. So 10,000 rupees. With the code, you're getting it for 7,000 rupees. RGCC21. And the link is down in the description. There it is, the link. All right, moving ahead. Every new batch starts every Monday. So enroll right away. Already like the session. Like the session already. Love the session already. In the like button, tell them, don't just say like. Put love there. For this session, we are going to press love. Okay, so many hearts. I know Anmol is here. Anmol, I acknowledged enough. I acknowledged all your hearts. They are with me now. Okay, now let's see. Are we ready? Are we ready? Digestion and absorption. Did you eat something before coming for this lecture? Did you eat something before coming for this? Or you can even eat while I'm teaching. I cannot eat. You can eat. Eat. Then we'll talk about ingestion, digestion. We'll talk about absorption, assimilation and ingestion. Okay. Now let's see. And yes, bache, all of you, you must share it with all your friends, because why can't your friends take the advantage of these beautiful sessions? Right? They should also. And then please subscribe, all of those who haven't done it as yet. Once you subscribe, you will keep getting to know what is coming next. So let's start. Digestion and absorption. Simple. Lollipop chapter. I call, Ritu Ma'am, you know what is lollipop. Lollipop chapter, absolutely simple chapter. Easy peasy. And at least 2 questions will be there. At least 2 questions will be there. Okay, let's start with it. Okay, now digestion and absorption. What is it? Everybody, NCERT book with you? NCERT book open with you. Full chapter and Menti in the end. I want very good scores in Menti. Huh? I want superb scores in Menti. And I've put some tricky questions. So don't take it easy. Huh? Don't take it easy. Shall we start? Let's start. beautiful evening and a beautiful chapter, lollipop chapter. Okay, that extra cheese, all of that you eat, what are those? They are biomacromolecules. They are polysaccharides. They are polynucleotides. Okay, every cell has got a, whatever you are eating vegetarian or you are eating non-vegetarian food, you are eating cells. All the cells have got nucleus in them. Okay, and in that nucleus there is DNA and also there is present RNA. So you are eating nucleic acid also. Right, so you are eating polynucleotides, you are eating proteins, you are eating carbohydrates, you are eating polynucleotides, you are eating lipids. So all of these macromolecules in the food cannot be utilized directly by the cells, so they are converted into simple substances, macromolecules converted to micromolecules, then cells take them up. Okay, there is a cell here at my fingertip. That cell is a hungry cell. That cell wants food. So whatever you are eating, those macromolecules, they cannot be taken up by the cell just like that. Break it down, digestion. And break it down into micromolecules, then cell can take it. And then what does cell do? Cell again converts it into macromolecules. Come on, all the process again. All right, so remember, macromolecules converted to micromolecules, okay, in the digestive system. This is called as digestion. But it goes without saying. My red lines should be underlined in your book also. Underline that in your book also. Okay, moving ahead. This is the diagram in your book. I'm not going to be leaving even a single word of NCERT which I feel is important and can be asked in your NEET exam. So be very careful with that. Now let's see, bache. We start with the oral cavity, mouth and the oral cavity. Okay, everything, look at everything. Then there are parotid glands, submaxillary and submandibular. 1, 2, 3. 3 here and 3 here. 3 pairs of salivary glands. We are going to do little bit more detailing about it in a short while. Right now, just remember the name. The big one below the ear, what is it called? Parotid gland. Okay, then below the jaw, submandibular. Sub means below. Submandibular, below the jaw. Under the tongue, sublingual. Okay, so submaxillary or submandibular, sublingual and parotid. These are the three on one side and 3 on the other side. Sometimes you make a careless mistake. You say 3. It's not 3. It's 3 on each side. Okay, so concentrate, bache, now please. Okay, salivary glands. Then continuing into the dual organ pharynx. This is the pharynx. Pharynx, okay, the dual organ through which air as well as food can pass. Okay, then it leads to esophagus. Okay, now one thing here important for you to know. Okay, this is the right front. This is the ventral side. That is the dorsal side back. Okay, so esophagus and trachea, windpipe and food pipe. What is in front? What is in front? In front is the windpipe. Behind is the esophagus or the food pipe. In front is the trachea. Okay, and behind is the esophagus. Got that right, bache? Simple things. But these are the things which make you my elite students, my smart children. What is there in front? Trachea. What is there behind trachea? Esophagus. Got that right, bache? Now, esophagus leading to stomach. Esophagus leading to stomach. Alright. Then, from stomach, bache, you can see this beautiful leaf-like organ, pancreas. We are going to be studying this. From stomach, it extends into small intestine. What are the three parts of the small intestine? Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. 1, 2, 3. Mark them like this. Three parts of the small intestine. Duodenum, jejunum and ileum. And how is ileum spelled? I-L-E-U-M. E-U-M. What is I-L-I-U-M? That's the bone in the hip girdle. Remember, it is a bone in the hip girdle. E is the small intestine. E is the small intestine. Okay, so three parts here. Sorry. Okay, this is the third. These three I've marked are the three parts of the small intestine leading to large intestine. What are the various parts of the large intestine? Large intestine starts here, cecum. This is all this I'm drawing. Cecum, then colon. This is first is the cecum. Colon, how many parts? 4 parts. Okay, what are those 4 parts? 2, 8. This is one is cecum. Then extending to colon. This is ascending colon. This is 2B transverse colon. Okay, then this is 2C descending colon. Okay, and last but not the least, this is the 2D sigmoid colon. Sigmoid colon. Okay, so 4 parts. Okay, what are the 4 parts? Ascending colon, transverse colon, descending colon and sigmoid colon. Leading to what, bache? It's leading to rectum and then rectum leading to the anus. That's it. That is the figure here of the human digestive system. And yes, not to forget, the glands we will be studying. What are the glands we will be studying? We are going to be talking about liver, we are going to be talking about the pancreas, and we will be talking about the salivary glands. And also, when we are talking about liver, it's going to produce bile. Who is going to store bile? Bile will be stored by gallbladder. Got that right, bache? Ajay, okay. Ajay, I received all your hearts. Now you listen to Ritu Ma'am. I want to see your name in the leaderboard. So, listen to Ritu Ma'am nicely now. Okay, Ajay, I received all those hearts. Okay, and I'm sending loads and loads of hearts back to you. Okay, let's do it again now. Let's see. Next. Wherever the stars come, they are important. So you underline and put a star there. See what all I do for you. These stars are, see, look at those glittering stars. They are important. They are important. Okay, so all of you. Now let's see. Let's first talk about in the alimentary canal, bache. The oral cavity. In the oral cavity, what about oral cavity? Teeth and tongue, right? Everything which can be asked, let's talk about it. Okay, about the teeth. Okay, there are 3 terms which are important about your teeth. What are the 3 terms? First, they are thecodont. What is thecodont? Your teeth are embedded in the sockets of the jaw bones. What are the jaw bones? Maxilla, mandible. So when the tooth is embedded in the sockets of the bones, what is it called as? Thecodont. Underline thecodont. Okay, this is one criteria. Okay, next, you are in your life, you get 2 sets of teeth. Milk teeth or deciduous teeth or temporary teeth and second permanent teeth. So 2 sets. That's why What do we call your teeth? Don't. They are two sets of teeth you get in your. Listen to me carefully. I'm going to be asking a tricky question now on this. Huh? So listen to this carefully. In your lifetime, you'll get two sets of teeth. Okay. And they are called as temporary or milk or deciduous. This is the first set. Okay. By the time you're 6 years old, it's all fallen down and you get what? Your permanent teeth or the adult teeth. Done? So, two characteristics of teeth. First, thecodont and second, diaphyodont. Let's move ahead. Okay. Next, see how many important things. See how many important things are there in this paragraph. You have to make a note of all of that. Okay. Now, let's see. You have third criteria, heterodone teeth. Okay, heterodone teeth. That means you have different types of teeth. What are the different types of teeth you have? Incisors, then canines, premolars and molars. Okay, you have these incisors, canines, premolars and you have got molars. Okay, they are written as incisor, canine, premolars and molars. Right? 4. So what are the three properties of your teeth? One by one, everything. Thecodont, then diaphyodont, and then you have different types of teeth, which are these all. Okay. Then what is your dental? What is not yours? It's not yours. It's mine. Adult's dental formula. And how do you take out the dental formula? 1/2 jaw, upper half upon lower half. Okay, upper half upon lower half. What is the dental formula for an adult? Okay, it's 2123 upon 2123. Star there, star there. 2123 upon 2123. And what are these two? These are incisors, these are canines, these are premolars and these are molars. 2, 1, 2, 3 upon 2, 1, 2, 3. That is the half set. Out of 32, this is the half set like that. Okay. So this is the adult formula. Okay. Done? Wait, hold on now. Let's talk about something else. Alright. Now, another important thing. Put a star there. What is frenulum? Frenulum. You will be reading about frenulum, bache, in many chapters. Many chapters. What is a frenulum? Frenulum is that tissue, okay, which is attached to something which is freely moving, okay, to restrict its movement. Tongue, below the tongue, there is a tissue which is attaching it to the lower part of the oral cavity. That is, I'll show you the image also. That's frenulum, okay. The tongue is freely movable muscular organ attached to the floor of the oral cavity by frenulum. Put a star there. You're going to see that tissue right now. The upper surface of the tongue has projections called papillae. But one thing, wherever you hear the word papillae, P for papillae, remember P for projections. Small projections, like, no, I don't want to have it, but pimple-like projection, small pimples, okay, that's called as papillae. Papillae means projection, small pimple-like projections, okay, which bears the taste buds. Okay, then pharynx is the dual structure which can carry the food as well as the air. Then important, you know that epiglottis is that flap, I call it that duction, that lid which covers the trachea to prevent the food going inside the trachea. Okay, but be my smart kids. Remember, epiglottis is which cartilage? Epiglottis is which cartilage? It is elastic cartilage. Elastic means yellow one. Okay, a cartilage. Which cartilage? Yellow one. What is the yellow one? Elastic cartilage. Remember nose tip. Nose tip also yellow. Remember ear. Yellow. Remember epiglottis. Yellow. Remember eustachian tube. Eustachian tube from middle ear to pharynx. Yellow. These four structures you should not forget. They are yellow elastic cartilage. Which are the four structures I told you? In your face only, see, I made it all yellow. Yellow. Nose tip. Nose tip is yellow. Nasal septum is blue. Hyaline. Nose tip. Right now just yellow. Nose tip. Pinna. Auricle is yellow. Okay. Epiglottis. Yellow. And eustachian tube. Yellow. Got that right? All these are elastic, yellow elastic cartilages. Okay. Then, moving ahead, what else is J-shaped back? We are going to be doing it later. Let's move in here. This is it. Let me ask you a few questions now. Are you ready? Okay. This is the image in your book. Okay. The figure in your book is this one. Alright. Now, arrangement of different teeth. Incisors 2, canine 1, okay, premolars 2, okay, and molars 1, 2, 3. And you know which is the last molar, third molar, up, up, down, down, 4 of them. They are called as wisdom teeth. This one and this one. Okay, their last molar, okay, is wisdom teeth. So this is this. Okay, now let's see the dental formula. For adult, that for me, 2123 upon 2123. Total, you know how much? This is half. Okay, so this is 16 multiplied by 2, 32. What is your dental formula? Adolescents. Okay, you do not get wisdom teeth till now. You start getting wisdom teeth after you are 18. Okay, adolescence is 2122 upon 2122. That's yours. That's you. 15, 16, 17, it's this. 2122 upon 2122. You don't have those 4 wisdom teeth, miss. You don't have those 4 wisdom teeth. Then, what is the child's dental formula? Please be careful with this. It is 2102 by 2102. That means 2102 upon 2102. Which are the teeth which are missing? Which are the teeth missing? Premolars. Molars, at least 2 are there. 2 are there. Premolars not there. Often asked NEET question. Which teeth in a child are completely missing? Premolars are completely missing. Okay, so 2102 upon 2102. Have you noted it down in your book, bache? Adolescents 2122 upon 2122. Adults 2123 upon 2123. Okay, so it's 20. Now 20 in a child. See, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 5, 10. So 10 on one side, 10 on the other side. Okay, so 20 teeth. You had 20 teeth, milk teeth. As an adult, you will get 32. You will get 32. Answer me now. Okay. How many? I told you, humans, you have diphyodont set of teeth. You get 2 sets of teeth. My question to you all. How many monophyodont teeth you have? I'll give you options. This is A, B, C, D. 20, 32, 12, okay, and 18. A, B, C, D. How many monophyodont teeth do you have? Everybody answer me. Ananya, no bache. Wow, wow, wow. Priyam, bald Priyam, how are you bache? 12, 12, 12. Gurnur is saying 12, 12. Correct, perfect. All of you. Monophyodont teeth means the teeth which come only once in your life. Okay, you get 20 teeth as a kid. 20 as a kid. Those 20 are repeated in these 32. Okay, but there are 12 which come just once. Okay, 20 are repeated, but 12 just come once. So how many monophyodont teeth you have, Vache? 12. And how many diphyodont teeth you have? 20. Did you get it right? Did we get it right? Although we call human dentition as diphyodont, yes. But to be more specific, how many teeth are monophyodont which come just once in your life? They are 12 of them. Okay, and how many diphyodont? This is another question. Okay. Elephant tusk. Elephant tusk. Okay. What are they? Okay. What is an elephant tusk? Incisors, canines, premolars or molars? What are they? Incisors, canines, premolars or molars? Elephant's tusk. Beautiful. Somebody studied with Ritu Ma'am also. Yes. Gurnur, no. Oh, again hearts. Mani, no bache. Swati, yes. Uttam, yes. Calvin, yes. Perumal, yes. Lakshana, yes. Ayushi, yes. Ramya, yes. Ayat, you are there. Very good. Good evening, bache. Ayat, jaldi se chalo. NCERT book in front of you. Yes, elephant's tooth is incisors. That was your general knowledge thing. Okay, moving ahead. Yep, important. Again, this is for all of you to be my smarter children. Okay, let's see. What is this? That's frenulum. You can touch, you can feel the frenulum. Yeah, that's frenulum. The tissue which will control the movement of the tongue. Remember when you would be teasing your friend with your tongue? How far you will take the tongue out? This keeps it not very far. Okay, from you. Frenulum. Now look at the papillae, bacha. I told you, next time, the moment papillae word is there, what is it you're going to be remembering? P for projection. P for pimples. All right. Okay, now let's see. There are 4 different types of papillae on your tongue. Okay, what are those 4 different types of papillae on your tongue? There is this one, circumvallate. Okay, but all these details, although not there in your NCERT book, but there is one statement which is very important. Okay, that's why I'm giving you the names of this. There are these papillae here, bache. Okay, these are the big ones, around 8 of them. These are called as circumvallate or simply vallate. Okay, circumvallate papillae. Then there are foliate here, like this. See this? Okay, and here. These are foliate. They are leaf-like, so foliate. Okay, then mushroom-shaped. Fungiform, mushroom-shaped. Okay, fungiform are there all over here. Okay, fungiform. Okay, last but the maximum in number are the filiform. Filiform. You remember, filiform completely fills up the tongue. It's got maximum. Okay, maximum are filiform. Filiform maximum. But something strange. What is that something strange? That something strange is they have taste buds. These papillae, they have nerve endings in them. And these nerve endings can perceive the taste. So we say that they have taste buds. Okay, but one of them doesn't have the taste buds. Okay, which is that one? Which doesn't have the taste buds? The maximum one. Filiform does not have the taste buds. The maximum. There are no taste buds present here. It's the maximum part. No taste buds are there. 4 of them. 3 of them have got taste buds. They got taste buds. But the one which is maximum in number, you remember the name? Filiform, which fills up the tongue, doesn't have the taste buds. Will you remember that? What is it for? What is it for? To perceive the feeling of touch. It's tactile, it's touch. Why do we need to have that feeling of touch on the tongue? Of course, then you will get to know food is there in the mouth. Otherwise, how will you know? Food is there in the mouth. So they perceive the sense of touch. Okay, not taste. Okay, which are those? They are filiform. Got that right? Now see the statement. Okay. Just a second, bache. Just a second. See here. See the statement. See the statement about the papillae. Okay. Frenulum, you saw? You saw the frenulum? The upper surface of the tongue has small projections called papillae, some of which bear the taste buds. Okay, within brackets now, bache, here, within brackets, you should write filiform does not perceive taste. Filiform does not. Okay, others do. This, what I'm doing here, which on the screen, and whatever I have noted it down here, you will be getting the PDF. You are on Telegram group. You will be getting the PDF of it. So you know what is important in the chapter. Okay, so here, moving ahead. Okay, now moving ahead. See this. Coming to the a muscular sphincter, gastroesophageal, regulates the opening of the esophagus. Esophagus in the stomach. So the food should not come out. Food should stay in the tummy. Food should stay in the tummy. So there is a sphincter. Round smooth muscle. What is that? Gastroesophageal sphincter, which doesn't work when you are vomiting. Right? Reverse peristalsis, it doesn't work. Okay, so this is this. Then the stomach, which is stomach has got 4 parts. Okay, now underline whatever I have written in here. Underlined. Cardiac, fundic, body and pyloric. These are the 4 parts of the stomach. And stomach leads to C-shaped duodenum. Duodenum, jejunum, ileum. Okay, simple things, I don't need to do more. Duodenum is guarded by pyloric sphincter. Okay, let's talk about it here. Look at this. This is what? All right. That's your stomach. This is the figure which is there in your book. You can add two things in it. Okay, here there is a sphincter. What is this sphincter? Gastroesophageal sphincter. This one. Okay, and there is a sphincter here. Okay, what is this sphincter? This is the pyloric sphincter. This is pyloric sphincter. Pyloric sphincter. Okay, so you can just draw it and just note down this sphincter and this sphincter in your book. And see this. That's the gastroesophageal sphincter and there is pyloric sphincter. And what are these folds? What are these folds in the tummy called? There are folds in the tummy. Okay, what are these called? Rugae. These are called as rugae. Increasing the surface area so that you can digest it better. You can also absorb. Does absorption take place from the stomach? Yes, it does. So increase the surface area, right? And what are the different parts? Okay, here. Fundus. Fundus is this dome-shaped part. This is the dome-shaped part, which is fundus. Then this is the cardiac part. This is the main body and this is the pyloric. 4 parts. 4. If you have the old book, if you don't have the new book, bache, then there will be 3 labelings here instead of 4. So you just mark it all the 4. Okay, which is fundus, cardiac, body and pyloric. These 4 parts are there. Moving ahead. Wow, look at this is again, bache, the sphincters. See this? Esophagus, gastroesophageal sphincter. Right? And look at your pyloric sphincter. And see the folds, rugae, the folds of the stomach. Okay, moving ahead. Let's see. I'm quickly coming to the enzymes where you have to tell me. You have to tell me what are the enzymes in mouth and stomach and everywhere else. Okay, now the what? Histology. Histology is so important. Okay, what about the histology? Okay, what about how many layers? How many layers are there in the entire alimentary canal? Start from the outside. Which is the one outermost? Which is the outermost layer? Okay, the wall of the alimentary canal from esophagus to rectum possesses 4 layers. So important. Start there. Important it is. Okay, what are those? Outermost, serosa. Then muscularis, submucosa and lastly mucosa. Okay, and what are they made up of? That is important too. Let's see. Serosa is the outermost layer and is made up of thin mesothelium. What is mesothelium? What is mesothelium? Simple squamous epithelium. Simple squamous, flattened one. Simple squamous epithelium. Plus one more thing. Plus loose connective tissue. Okay. So mesothelium. And please remember, serosa has got 2 things, mesothelium and connective tissue both. Okay, so serosa is the outermost layer and is made up of A, mesothelium, B, connective tissue. Muscularis is formed by smooth muscles. Of course, smooth muscles. How can you control your tummy? Can you control your stomach? No. Okay, you can just dump in whatever you feel. Okay, it's very tasty, so let's eat it, and let's eat it so much, so much, so much that the stomach starts popping out. Right? That's what you do. It has to stretch, then it stretches. But hopefully, after 4-5 hours, it goes back. Hopefully. Okay. Now let's see. Muscularis is smooth muscles, not under your control. Okay. Arranged into, now this is important. Let's do in the diagram. Let's do it in the diagram. Okay. I want the diagram. Just a second. This diagram, this image. You have it in your book. Let's talk about this. Okay. I want to see in muscularis which is outer and which is inner. Important. Okay. Let's see. Outermost is serosa. This is the first one. Then comes muscularis. This is the second one. Third is the submucosa, and fourth is the mucosa, and the cavity is called as lumen. Okay, now in the outermost serosa, what is serosa made up of? Serosa is made up of mesothelium and connective tissue. What? Don't forget, what is mesothelium? Simple squamous epithelium. Done? Okay. Then muscularis. In muscularis, which is the outer layer? The outer layer, outer is longitudinal. Okay. This is longitudinal. Outer is longitudinal and inner one is circular. Don't forget the sequence. Okay. Then next is submucosa. Submucosa, this is submucosa, and then further mucosa. Tell me, question asking. Look at the image. Submucosa. Submucosa. Now see where is submucosa, and don't ask Ritu Ma'am about it. Submucosa is adjacent to, listen, submucosa is adjacent to longitudinal muscles or circular muscles. Adjacent means next to. Submucosa is adjacent to longitudinal or circular. Chitra. No Chitra, look again. Kavya, yes. Chitra, no बच्चे. फिर से देखो Chitra again, see बच्चे. Okay. Look at this. This is submucosa. This is submucosa. It's adjacent to this one. It's adjacent to this one. What is this? Inner. Yes. Inner. Yes. Yes, Saktiru, absolutely right. Shamila, absolutely right. So they can trick you like this. It's in the syllabus. It's there in the syllabus. Chitra, did you get it right, bache? Chitra, did you get it right? If I asked you other way, okay. If I'd asked you other way is serosa. Serosa. This is serosa. The outer, just this. Serosa is adjacent to which muscular layer? Then you would have said serosa is adjacent to longitudinal. Got that right, bache? Okay. Now moving ahead. Just a second, bache. Okay. Here let's see. This we have done. Okay. And here in the mucosa, inner one mucosa, this we have seen forms rugae in the stomach. Okay, it forms rugae in the stomach and villi in the small intestine. Finger-like projections, villi in the small. We will just see the image and we'll talk about it. Okay, and villi has got those simple columnar epithelium, and they have, what is microvilli? Write another word next to it. Microvilli, please also write brush border. Write brush border there. I'll just show you what is villi and what is microvilli. We'll just see it in the image. Okay, but along with microvilli, write brush border. Okay, now villi is supplied with a lot of capillaries, lymph vessels. I'm going to show you, and very important, lectins. Put a star there next to lectins. Lectins, important. We'll just talk about it. Okay, mucosa also forms gland in the stomach. Oh, important, so important, crypts of liver cone. Okay, crypts of liver cone. Okay, they are present in between the villi, in the intestine, crypts of liver cone. Okay, let's see this. Let's see it in the image. There it is. Okay, look at this. This is one villus. This is another villus. This is another villus. This is another villus. Okay, these finger-like projections are villi. Okay, now what is present? Bache, where I have, see this. Okay, 1 second. All right, now let's take one cell. Let's take one cell of a villus. Okay, this is a villus. Okay, this is a villus. This is a villus, like that. Let's take one cell of the villus. Okay, I'm just taking one cell of the villus. Okay, what is it? What type of tissue is it? Simple columnar epithelium. How am I going to draw it? How am I going to? You also draw one cell next to this diagram. How are we going to draw it? We are going to be drawing it like this. Nucleus at the bottom. Nucleus. This one cell. Draw it next to this. What are, now tell me, what are these structures called? These structures are called as microvilli. They are brush border. These structures are further surface area increasing. They are the microvilli. This entire is the villus. Villi, all these villi. In the villi, each cell, here you can see, each cell, the plasma membrane is forming further brush-like structures. These are called as the microvilli. Another thing you see, between the two villus, this is one villus, this is another villus. What is this in between the two villus? What is this? A depression? A crypt? What is that called as? That's crypt of liver cone. What does it do? It produces digestive juices, digestive enzymes. The cells, they will produce the digestive enzymes. Got that right, Vijay? So where are crypts of liver cone present? Crypts of liver cone are present in the small intestine between the villi. This is the crypt. Where is crypt of liver cone present? In between the villi. Where are villi? Villi are in the small intestine. What are the cells in the crypts of liver cone doing? They are producing digestive juices, digestive enzymes. And one more thing I just remembered, a very special cell present at the base of the crypt of liver. Do you remember Penneeth cell? Penneeth cell. Okay. Let's see this. Say suppose this cell. Okay, or this cell. Okay, what are these cells called as, bache? Okay, these cells are called as Penneeth cells. What do Penneeth cells do? Should mark it in the diagram only so that you don't even have to read the text. Penneeth cells are bactericidal. They destroy bacteria. Okay, so their secretion destroys bacteria. Penneeth cells. These cells. Okay, now wait a second, bacha. I think we have missed out on. Just a second, bache. There we have. Yes, this is the gastric gland. Just a second, bache. Okay. One second. I think we are going next. Okay. Now this is important, bache. Again, one gastric gland in your stomach. Okay. In your stomach, these kind of gastric glands are present, and gastric gland has got, okay, I don't know, I'll connect it to where it is coming in the stomach, coming back to stomach. Okay, gastric glands have got mucous neck cells. In the neck of the gastric gland, there are mucous cells. Now, what will mucous cell produce? Mucus. Okay, then there are parietal cells. Parietal cells are also called as oxantic cells or parietal cells. Okay, oxantic or parietal cells, they produce hydrochloric acid and intrinsic factor. Important, very important. Parietal cells, okay, oxantic or parietal cells, they produce two things important: hydrochloric acid and Castle's intrinsic factor. What is Castle's intrinsic factor? Castle's intrinsic factor is needed for the digestion and absorption of vitamin B12. And what is B12 called as? B12 is called as Castle's extrinsic factor. It's called as Castle's extrinsic factor. Okay, this is the Castle's extrinsic factor. That means what? You ate B12, Castle's extrinsic factor. It combines with Castle's intrinsic factor. Who produces Castle's intrinsic factor? Stomach. Which cells of the stomach produce Castle's intrinsic factor? Parietal cells or the oxantic cells, right? And then it gets absorbed in the small intestine. So remember, both Castle's intrinsic factor produced inside you, Castle's extrinsic factor you have to eat. Okay, B12, vitamin B12, and they both combine, and then only. That means if you're in your stomach, if parietal cells or oxantic cells are damaged, they are not functioning, which vitamin will not be absorbed? B12 will not be absorbed. Because if oxantic cells are not there, that means intrinsic factor is not there. If intrinsic factor is not there, that means extrinsic factor B12 will not be absorbed. What disease? Anemia. Pernicious anemia will be caused, because what is B12 needed for? for the synthesis of RBCs. And if B12 is not getting absorbed, RBC will be low. That means that leads to what? Anemia. Okay, so important. Alright, then chief cells, also called as peptic cells. Okay, they produce the enzymes, pepsinogen and lipases. Okay, chief cells or peptic cells, important, right? Chief or peptic, same thing, bache. Okay, I'm going to be coming back to this after a short while. These are the glands I'm going to be talking about. Saliva, 3 here, 3 here. Okay, I'll show you in an image here. But these are all the glands, bache, underline this. Liver, very important. The hepatic lobules. The hepatic lobules are the structural and functional unit of liver. Underline it. The main structural and functional unit of liver is what? Hepatic lobule. And please don't miss out, each lobule is covered by Glissen's capsule. See, I have put star here. Liver. What is the basic unit? Hepatic lobule. Okay, and each hepatic lobule is covered by the Glissen's capsule. Okay, cystic duct is important. Cystic duct is the duct of which organ? Gallbladder. Did you underline it, all of you? Cystic duct, the duct of gallbladder. Okay, moving ahead. Oh wow, this is something. Sphincter of Oddi, do we remember it? Okay, now let's see. Sphincter of Oddi, let me show you in this. Wait. That's the image you have. Okay, let's talk about sphincter of Oddi in this image. You have that image, that figure is there in your book. Okay, so let's see. Where is what? Let's start. Everybody understand this figure very well, bache. Okay, now there are these ducts of liver. So this is liver. And liver is producing what? Bile. Bile is being poured now. Okay, in the right and left hepatic ducts. Okay, this is right hepatic duct. This is left hepatic duct. What are they bringing? They are bringing bile from the liver. Okay, they both join right and left hepatic duct. They both join to form what? Common hepatic duct. This is the common hepatic duct. Okay, common hepatic duct, you have it labeled there. Now, common hepatic duct, okay, it joins with the duct of the gallbladder. This is the gallbladder. This is the duct of the gallbladder. Please, in the bracket, write here cystic duct. Write cystic duct underneath. इसके नीचे बच्चे please write down. Underneath, write cystic duct. Did you write? In this figure, write cystic duct. Okay, see this? This is the cystic duct joining with the common hepatic duct, forming this duct. What is this duct? Common bile duct. Got that right? I'm asking you again. Okay, see this? I'm asking you again. Cystic duct plus hepatic duct, 1 plus 2. What do they form? Both of them together. What do they form? 1 plus 2. What do they form? Common bile duct. Got that right? This is the common bile duct. Okay, moving ahead. This is the common bile duct. Opening, joining the pancreatic, this is pancreas. This is the pancreatic duct. Okay. Now common bile duct joins the pancreatic duct and forms what? It forms common hepatopancreatic duct. This one. Okay. Hepatopancreatic duct. Now, hepatopancreatic duct opens into duodenum, and there at the opening is a sphincter. What is that sphincter called as? Sphincter of Oddi. This sphincter here, okay, this sphincter here, that's called as sphincter of Oddi. Okay, now sphincter of Oddi, that means sphincter of Oddi is at the end of which duct? Hepatopancreatic duct. This got the sphincter. Got that right? Repeating one thing. Okay, common hepatic duct plus cystic duct. Common hepatic duct plus cystic duct. They join together to form what? Common bile duct. Clear? Let's move ahead. Okay. There. Salivary glands 3 and 3. Just remember the names of the ducts also, bache. This is over and above your syllabus. But be smart children and learn the names of the ducts of the glands. They are exocrine glands. So they will have ducts, right? They will have ducts. What are the ducts? Write down the names of all the 3 ducts. Parotid gland, Stenson's duct. Parotid here, parotid gland, Stenson's duct. Okay, then submandibular gland, Wharton's duct. Submandibular, here under the jaw, they are also called as submaxillary. Submandibular are also called as submaxillary. What are the ducts of submandibular? Wharton's duct. Duct of sublingual, duct of Rivinus. Duct of Rivinus. Have we noted it down? The 3 pairs, 3 here and 3 here. Parotid, Stenson's duct, submandibular, Wharton's duct, and lingual, sublingual. Lingua means tongue, under the tongue. What is that, bache? Duct of Rivinus. Moving ahead. Yes, now let's start the process of digestion, where I need you to tell me what are the enzymes? What are the enzymes in the mouth present? How many enzymes are there in the mouth present? Okay, so let's see this. All right, just underlining it here. In the mouth, salivary amylase. Yes, okay, salivary amylase, and don't forget lysozyme. Salivary amylase and lysozyme, both important. This is this. Please make a note of this. In the mouth, 30% of the starch is broken down. 30%. Rest further in the small intestine. Okay, 30%. Put a star there. 30% of the starch is hydrolyzed here by this enzyme. What is the pH of the mouth? Please underline 6.8. And what is salivary amylase doing? Starch, salivary amylase, pH is 6.8 maltose. Polysaccharide to disaccharide. Polysaccharide to disaccharide. But how much? 30%. Okay. Lysozyme present in the saliva acts as an antibacterial agent. And look here, this is what bache we just I showed you in an image. Okay, this is so important. But all of this, mucus cells, which are also known as goblet cells. Mucus cells are also known as goblet cells. Mucous neck cells, peptic or chief cells, which secrete proenzymes, inactive enzymes. Okay, pepsinogen and prorenin. Okay, then parietal OP, HCl and Castle's intrinsic factor. Factor essential for vitamin B12. And you know what is vitamin B12? Cobalamin. Cobalamin for RBC's maturation. Right? This is what we've done already. And stomach, important, stores food for how long? 4 to 5 hours. 4 to 5 hours. Okay. Then that acidic, partially digested food from the stomach going to the duodenum is called as what? Chyme, not chyme. It's called as what? Chyme. Right? Now, mouth. How many enzymes we saw? 2. Salivary amylase and lysozyme. 2. How many in the stomach? 3. How many in the stomach? 3. Number it in your book. Please number them. First, pepsinogen, not pepsin. Pepsin will be formed, but the cells produce pepsinogen. Okay, first put 1 year pepsinogen, put 2 year renin, and put 3 year lipases. Number them 1, 2, 3 in stomach. Don't forget any of this. Okay, so which is the first one? Pepsinogen. How will it get activated? By hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid. Okay, now let's see. The proenzyme pepsinogen on exposure to hydrochloric acid gets converted to the active enzyme pepsin. And pepsin converts proteins into proteoses and peptones. The first step of digestion of proteins. That means, kids, tell me, were you able to digest proteins in the mouth? No. Where does the proper digestion of proteins begin? In the stomach. In the stomach. Mouth, what it started? Starch, sugar. Sugar from mouth. Starch to maltose. Sugar from the mouth. But protein starts from the stomach. Are you getting it right, bache? And how is it starting? Pepsinogen. Converting to pepsin. And pepsin converts proteins into proteoses and peptones. This is the first stage. Okay. The mucus and bicarbonate present in the gastric juice. How much is the pH of stomach? How much is the pH of stomach? 1.8. 1.8. Okay. Next. Renin. Okay. Do you have renin? No. Who's got renin? Newborn babies, infants. Infants have renin. And what does renin do? Renin is also proteolytic enzyme found in the gastric juice of infants, which helps in the digestion of milk protein. Casein. It converts milk to curdled form. Milk to curdled form. Okay, so that milk stays in the stomach of the infant for some time and just doesn't flow out, because in infants, sphincter, pyloric sphincter is not functioning very well. So the milk is converted to curdled form by what? Renin. And please see the spelling correctly. Stomach renin is RENNIN. Where is it? And what is kidney renin? R-E-N-I-N. Kidney renin is R-E-N-I-N. Okay. Then third, don't forget lipases. Lipase. Let me put them all together here like this. See this. Let's do now mouth and stomach together. One screen and done with. Okay. Now let's see. Mouth. How much is the pH? 6.8. What is happening there? Physical breakdown. Yes. What is it called? Mastication. Okay. Then what are the enzymes? Salivary amylase or ptyalin? Converting starch to maltose. How much? 30%. Lysozyme kills bacteria. Swallowing is also called as deglutition. Saliva has got Na plus, K plus, Cl minus and HCO3 bicarbonates. Okay, this is mouth. Enough. For mouth, this much enough. Stomach, this much enough. What is that? Stomach, see the pH, 1.8. Okay, stomach, what happens? Physical breakdown, yes. So many sounds sometimes we hear. Okay, doom, dram kind of sound. Churning of food. Churning of food. How long does the food stay in stomach? 4 to 5 hours. Okay, what is there in the stomach? Gastric juices. Hydrochloric acid is there. Mucus is there. Plus enzymes. 3 enzymes. Which are those 3 enzymes? Pepsinogen, prorenin and lipase. What do they do? See here. Pepsinogen gets converted to pepsin with hydrochloric acid. What does pepsin do? Protein digestion begins. Okay. Protein to proteoses and peptones. But see, how does the protein breakdown happen? Proteins, proteoses, peptones, polypeptides, dipeptides and amino acid. It happens like that. This is the first step. Stomach is carrying on. Okay. Then prorenin, inactive form, by HCl converted to renin. What does renin do? Renin converts casein. Casein is the milk protein. Okay. Converts casein into paracasein. And calcium is there. So finally it is calcium paracasinate which is formed. Calcium is there in the milk. So it forms calcium paracasinate. It is what? See, curd. That fluid liquid milk is converted to curdled form by which enzyme in the infants? Renin. Okay, this renin is bache gastric renin. This is gastric. Which is the renal renin? This is in kidneys. And this controls the blood pressure. That kidney renin controls blood pressure. R-E-N-I-N. This is gastric renin. R-E-N-N-I-N. Okay, then that is this. Okay, moving ahead. Intestine. Digestion in the intestine. Okay. No, I will just take this, bache. Wait. This way. You need to learn the enzymes of pancreas. An easy way to learn the enzymes of pancreas. This is pancreas. This is pancreas. What are the 6 enzymes you need to learn? This is the pancreatic duct. Okay. On top of that, I have written 3. Below that, I have written 3. Learn it like that. Learn it like that. Okay. How are we going to learn? Trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and procarboxypeptidase. Learn it. Trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and procarboxypeptidase. All of them are going to digest proteins. They are all proteoses. They are going to digest proteins. Okay, again. Pancreas, 6 enzymes. 3 enzymes on top and 3 enzymes on bottom. This is our way of learning them. Okay, what are the 3 enzymes on top? All protein breakdown enzymes. Okay, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and procarboxypeptidases. Right? What is there at the bottom? Alphabetically, let's do amylase, lipase and nucleases. ALN, amylase, lipases and nucleases. Did we get it right? Now 6 enzymes of pancreas, don't make a mistake. Okay, let's do it. Let's do them again. 3 on top and 3 on the bottom. What are the 3 on top? Trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen. Okay, this is the big brother. Trypsinogen is the big brother. This takes care of these 2 younger brothers. These are 2 younger brothers. Trypsinogen is the big brother. Okay, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and procarboxypeptidase. Down below, alphabetically, amylase, lipase and nucleases. Okay, now very importantly, bache, what are they doing? Okay, now here, trypsinogen, chymotrypsinogen and procarboxypeptidase, they are going to further digest proteins, all of them. Okay, so proteins plus proteoses plus peptones, all of them will be, just see it's there in your book. Further breakdown of proteins. Okay, proteins, proteoses and peptones to dipeptides. Okay, but hold on. Okay, this trypsinogen, so important. Okay, trypsinogen will be poured in the duodenum. This is duodenum. There is something in the duodenum which will be asked in the NEET exam from you. What is that? In the duodenum, there is this enzyme enterokinase. Enterokinase. And what is enterokinase going to do? Enterokinase is going to convert inactive trypsinogen to active trypsin. This is very important. Where is enterokinase? Small intestine, duodenum. Enterokinase is in the duodenum. Yes, nucleases. Okay, yes. Chitra is listening to Ritu Ma'am. Rahul is listening. Ayat is listening. Yashwant is listening. Who else is listening? Yes, okay. This is very important, Vacha. Once big brother is active, I told you trypsinogen is the big brother. Okay, once trypsinogen is active, then trypsin is going to activate chymotrypsinogen to chymotrypsin and procarboxypeptidase to carboxypeptidase. Active forms. Okay, this is the big brother. Now tell me, if I say, where is trypsinogen and where is trypsin formed? Trypsin is formed here in the duodenum. Trypsin is not there in the pancreas. In the pancreas, what is there? Inactive form. What is the inactive form? Trypsinogen. Where is trypsin? Trypsin is formed trypsin is forming here in the small intestine. Here there is trypsinogen. Where is trypsin formed? in the small intestine. Because of which enzyme? Enterokinase. Okay, moving ahead, bache. Just a second. There are few things. Yes, succus entericus. Okay. Now, I am going to be, because we are getting short of time. So I'm going to be doing this with you. This is there in your this. Pancreas, 6 enzymes. 3 on top and 3 in the bottom. Okay, what are those 6 enzymes? See this. All these 6 are here. Trypsin, come on, trypsin, chymotrypsin and carboxypeptidase. These were right on top, 1, 2, 3. Okay, then amylase, lipase and nucleases. Nuclease is important, bache. Everything is important now. Enzymes all important. Okay, so nucleases, what do nucleases do? Nucleases convert nucleic acid to nucleotides. That's it. We are not going to be talking about nucleosides right now. Okay, nucleases convert nucleic acid to nucleotides. Got that right, bache? And rest all is not very difficult for you to understand. Okay, one thing they can ask you, bache. Which organ of yours produces nucleases? This is pancreas. Nucleases produced by pancreas. Okay, why? Now next, this is small intestine. Okay, how you are going to be writing it down in your book? See it here. Number it like this. In your book, bache, small intestine produces the juice. What is that juice called as? Succus entericus. What is the pH? 7.8. What is the pH? 7.8. Okay, alkaline. Now, bache, number it like this. 1 dipeptidases. 1 dipeptidases. Small intestine, very easy to remember. Like how you learnt pancreas, same way small intestine, very simple. First, dipeptidases. Okay, and you know what is dipeptidases going to do? Converting dipeptides to amino acid. Finish, protein digestion finished. Second, disaccharidases, put them all together. Do it in your book. Put them all together and number it 2. Write it down. Disaccharidases, which is the second group. First is dipeptidases. Second, disaccharidases. Put them all together. Put them all together. And what are the enzymes? Okay, what are the enzymes? Maltase, lactase and sucrase. Maltase, lactase and sucrase, and so important and so simple. Okay, maltase, maltose to glucose and glucose. Lactase, lactose to glucose and galactose. Sucrase, sucrose to glucose and fructose. So simple. All these are disaccharidases. Okay, third, okay, nucleotidases and nucleosidases. Okay, third and fourth. Which part of the alimentary canal we are talking about? Small intestine. Okay, nucleotidases, converting nucleotides to nucleosides, and nucleosidases, converting nucleosides to sugar and nitrogenous bases. Okay, then fifth one, lipases. Lipases, di and monoglycerides, fatty acid and glycerol, khatam, all the digestion is over. Now, bache, one question arises. Did you number them like that? 1, all of them 3 together, disaccharidases, okay, nucleotidases, nucleosidases and lipases. One question. This is in front of you. Okay, which organ produces Okay. Wait. Now it's going to be simple for you, but in case which organ produces nucleases and which organ produces nucleotidases and nucleosidases. Don't get confused. Pancreas. Below the pancreatic duct, I had written 3 names: amylases, lipases, and nucleases. So, which organ produces nucleases? Pancreas. And which organ produces nucleotidases and nucleosidases? Small intestine. This is small intestine, na? We are doing small intestine here, na? So don't get confused. Nucleases, pancreas. Nucleotidases and nucleosidases is which one? Small intestine. Succus entericus is the juice of small intestine. pH 7.8. Okay, moving ahead. Check this figure. Now we are coming to Menti. 1 minute we are starting with Menti. Okay, everybody be ready for Menti now. Take deep breath. Okay, this figure. Okay, this figure. This is important. The absorption in the stomach, okay, is so important. But remember, absorption starts right from the mouth. Absorption also, digestion starts right from the mouth. Sugar digestion. Okay, absorption also starts right from the mouth. Okay, now what is the absorption happening in the mouth? Certain drugs. Stomach. Stomach, I always do this. Take a glass. Okay, pour some alcohol in it. Evening timer, don't take me wrong in this. Pour some alcohol in it. Then pour some water in it. Okay, water, alcohol, water. Very bitter, very bitter. Okay, so add some sugar to it. Add some sugar to it. These 3 things are digested, are absorbed from stomach. Okay, what are the 3 things? Check this. Water, alcohol, and simple sugar. Water, alcohol, and sugar. Now you will not forget. Okay, alcohol, water, very bitter, very bad. Okay, so add sugar. Who adds sugar to alcohol? Nobody does that. It's just for you all to remember it. Okay, so these are the 3 things which are absorbed. Small intestine, everything is absorbed. Now, which I'm disorders. One thing which is important, I've given you in a table form: Kwashiorkor and marasmus. And by the way, do you remember? Who remembers? In the brain, which part of the brain has got vomiting center? Which part of the brain has got vomiting center? Underline this, bache. Vomit center in medulla. Vomiting center is present in which part of the brain? Medulla oblongata. Okay, underline this, bache. Yes, what else? What else? Okay, that's it. All right. Then moving on, Kwashiorkor and marasmus, I've given you a table here. Okay, this is the table here, which is, okay, let's see now. Just a second, bache. Get ready now. You can cheat in any which way possible. You can cheat in any which way possible, but get ready for Menti now. Is everybody ready for Menti? Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. Menti code. My God. Ayat, yes, bache. Karthik, anti-peristalsis. Small intestine and large intestine. Diameter difference. Small intestine is bache long, but its very diameter is very small. Okay. Menti code is here 4802958. Ayat, small intestine, large intestine. Small intestine function, bache, digestion completes there in small intestine. Large intestine digestion doesn't happen. Absorption happens of water. Okay. Chalo, come on, everybody. Can you log in, all of you? Thank you, Vaishnavi. Next slide I should do. No, bache, Ayat, there are a lot of differences. Small intestine is very long. It's around 6 meters or more long. Large intestine is 1.5 meters. Okay. Small intestine has got different functions. Large intestine has got different functions, bache. Okay. Everybody get in there. December vlogger. Come on, enter the Menti. All of you, quickly. 4802958. Gurnur is ready. Thank you, Ayat. December vlogger, please play Menti, bache. Menti is fun. Vignesh, hi, bache. Anmol, you've joined in. Vaishnavi is ready. Swati is ready. Gaming Galaxy is ready. There are 11 questions. Yashwant, sorry. I was just wanting my children to know everything about digestion. So I was so engrossed in those enzymes, I forgot to smile. I will not forget to smile, Yashwant. Okay. Yogesh is ready. Palvi is ready. Ayat, come on. Come on, my children, all of you. There are 11 questions and they are not much. We will do quickly, but let's see. I love to see the leaderboard, and when you are fighting like that on the leaderboard, it's so much fun. Sahibdeep, I'm waiting for you. Lubaba, good evening. Come on, join in Menti, Lubaba. Yes, Ayat, you can ask me 100 questions. Not just one. You can ask me 100 questions. Adnan is ready. Adnan, you have such lovely name. December vlogger, I want to know your name. Ashish, you're there. Ayat, okay. Adnan is ready. Jigyasa, good evening, bache. Come on, join in. It's okay, December. It's okay, join in, just have fun. It's okay, winning and losing is not the thing. Just have fun with learning with Ritu Ma'am. Don't worry about it, don't worry. Akku is such a cute name. Shahana is ready. Ashish is ready. Yogesh, your Darshan. Okay, such lovely names. Debesh, come on, bache. Quickly, 4802,958. 4802,958. We'll start. Okay, let's 10:10. You know, see the time. You know what is 10:10? It's a smiling time. 10:10. You see the arms of the clock? 10:10. It's the smiley time. And Ritu Ma'am was not smiling and Yashwant was not liking it. Okay, so see, I'm smiling now. Okay, and you know what? All the clocks, if you go to a showroom where they're selling clocks, okay, you know, all the clocks show only one time, which is that 10:10. That's the time. Smiley time. Let's enjoy the mentee. Don't worry about losing. Don't worry about winning. Just relax and enjoy the mentee. Let's start. Let's start. Okay. Question number 1. Okay. Crypts of Libercun are present where? Lollipop question. This is a lollipop question. Akku, you can also answer. Anmol, you are there. Shweta, what a lovely thing. If nothing goes right, go left. Yes. Krishna Bala, hi bache. Crypts of Libercun. Beautiful. Small intestine. Of course, where are crypts of Libercun? Between one villus and another villus, between two villus. But who kept this gentleman's name Libercun? Who would call somebody by this name Libercun? Why can't they keep the name as Ram, Sham, Ghansham, crypt of Ram, crypt of Sham, crypt of Kaju, crypt of Raju, like that? Anyhow, let's see. Who gave it? Who gave the answer? Leaderboard, leaderboard. Let's see. Ashutosh, are you on top? Yes, Ashutosh, fastest also. Rohan with so many N's there. Ashish, you are there right on top. Lini, very good. Dharini, Hardstrom, Arai, Tanisha, Dr. Rama and Dr. Rajiv and Shruti. Let's move on. Second question. All the best, kids. What is common among amylase, renin and trypsin? All these enzymes, what is common? These are all proteins. These are all proteolytic enzymes. These are produced in the stomach. These act at a pH lower than 7. Or, okay, these children, let's see, bache, all of these children, 23, who said this? Let's correct it. These are all proteins. All the enzymes, almost all the enzymes are proteins. Okay, but what is this? These are all proteolytic enzymes. Let's check, bache. Okay, amylase is not breaking down proteins. What was amylase breaking down? Starch. Okay, starch. Renin, yes. Okay, trypsin, yes. Okay, but amylase is not breaking down proteins. It's breaking down carbohydrates, bache. Okay, so this is not the right answer. Okay, then these are produced in stomach. Are they produced in stomach? Amylase is first one only, mouth. Amylase is in the mouth and amylase is in pancreas. Okay, then these act at pH lower than 7. Lower than 7. Here trypsin 7.8. Intestine, small intestine, 7.8. Okay, so let's see. These are all proteins. Bache, all of these, did you understand, bache? Don't worry, making mistake is not a problem. Just understand what it is. Lini? Wow. Beautiful, my girl. Lini, Dr. Rama, Dr. Rajiv, Gurnur, Ritu Ma'am's girl. Yes, Gurnur, you're there. Okay. Niranj, Shebi, Insha, Dharani, Priyadarshini, Kaushik. Beautiful. Let's enjoy. Let's enjoy some more questions. Question number 3. Vomit center. Now don't make a mistake. I just told you that. Vomit center is located cerebrum, medulla, diencephalon pons. It's a pure NEET question. It's been asked in medical exams so many times. I want 100% results here. I want 100% results here. Come on, everybody. 48029558. Join in the Menti quiz. Time's up. Medulla. Yes, it is medulla. Is there going to be any change on the leaderboard? Was there any girl doing it really fast and getting right on top? Let me see my girls. Okay, I'm partial to girls. Little bit. Look at that. Look at that. Lini, Dr. Rama and Rajiv, Gurnur, Niranj, Insha, Dharani, Shakti, Kaushik, Manish and Pooja. There are a lot of girls in the leaderboard. Boys, what are you doing? Come on, boys. Okay, let's see. Question number 4. The common bile duct in human is formed by which two ducts together? Which ducts form the common bile duct? Those of us joining now, please join in quickly. 48029558. All right. This is easy peasy. Yeah? Okay. Why did we go wrong there? So many of you. Cystic duct and hepatic duct. Here by hepatic duct, bache, they mean common hepatic duct. Okay. Where are cystic duct and pancreatic? Pancreatic duct, bache, doesn't combine with cystic duct. Okay. Hepatic duct and pancreatic duct. It has nothing to do with pancreatic duct, bache. Okay. Now, the common bile duct in human is formed by the joining of. You know why you were making a mistake? See this? Okay. Hepatic ducts. This is common hepatic duct. Then here, this is gallbladder. This is cystic duct. They both join to form common bile duct. Okay, what is this as? Common bile duct in the human is formed by the joining of this and this. Cystic duct and hepatic duct. Got that right? Let's see the leaderboard. Lini, are you staying on top or losing the position? Gurnur is right, very close to you. Oops, Gurnur is there right on top with my name on it. Stay there, Gurnur. Okay, Gurnur, very well done. Lini, beautiful. Come back, retain your position, Lini. Okay, Dr. Rama, Niranj, Sakti, Dharani, Insha, Kaushik, Manikandan and Pooja. And all those who were on leaderboard and not there in this question, come back up, come back up. Okay, let's see next question. Question number 5. All these questions are NEET questions. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Brunner's gland are submucosal. Irregular folds of gastric mucosa are rugae. Glissen's capsule is the connective tissue sheath of hepatic lobule. Mesothelium lies in close proximity to circular layer of muscularis. Very good question. Very good question. I'm proud of these 33 people. Very smart question and all of you answered it very well. Okay, mesothelium lies in close proximity to the longitudinal layer, not circular layer. Circular is inside, mesothelium is outside. Okay, mesothelium is what? It's the serosa. Okay, so rest of them are correct, but correct. Brunner's gland are submucosal gland of duodenum. This is correct. Irregular folds of gastric mucosa. This is correct. Okay. Glissen's capsule is the connective tissue sheath of hepatic lobule. Correct. This is wrong. Mesothelium is next to the longitudinal layer. And what is next to the circular layer? Submucosa. Okay. Let's see. I think there are going to be changes happening now. No worry, let's see. Okay, Linny's come back to the top position. Niransh, Dr. Rama, Dharini, Shakti, Insha, Manikandan, Gurnur, Ayushi. You are the fastest, Ayushi. And R.I. Let's see now. Don't worry. All of these things can change now. Next question. Question number 6. Okay, the enzyme enterokinase helps in the conversion of enterokinase, casinogen into casein, trypsinogen into trypsin, pepsinogen into pepsin, protein into polypeptides. It's a lollipop question. You should do it right. Do it. We have a holiday coming tomorrow. No lecture, nothing. Enjoy doing this. Beautiful. But this question is expected every year in NEET exam. Every year we expect enterokinase question in the NEET exam. Okay, so enterokinase, trypsinogen to trypsin. Where? Duodenum. Where? Duodenum. Let's see. Okay, Lini, not much of changes. Lini, Dr. Rama, Dharini, Niranj, Sakti, you're the fastest. Insha, Manikandan, Gurnur, and Ritu Ma'am's Gurnur. Okay, Ayushi and R.I. Wonderful, wonderful. Let's see. Next, 5 questions remaining. Which cells of crypts of Libercund secrete antibacterial lysozyme? They kill bacteria. Which cells at the base of the crypts of Libercund? Okay. Do it right, my smart kids. Just enjoy learning. Yes, pennies cells. Pennies cells at the bottom of crypts of Libercund. They kill bacteria by lysozymes. Let's see. Okay, Lini, you are retaining your position and this is so wonderful, Lini. Just few more questions. Stay in the top position. Okay, Dr. Rama, Dr. Rajiv, you're very close. Okay, see the close score is very, very close. Very close. Look at that. Dharani, very good, bache. Niranj, Sakti, you were the fastest. And the Insha, Manikandan, RI, Ayushi. Rifana, you have come on the leaderboard. Now stay on the leaderboard. Rifana, well done, bache. Next question. Question number 8. If this enzyme is absent in our small intestine, digestion of proteins in our body would be severely affected. Which is that enzyme? Pancreatic amylase, maltase, lipase, enterokinase. It's a very simple question, but it's a very good question. And protein digestion will be affected. Everybody who's giving me right answer to this, okay, enterokinase. Enterokinase. The amylase, no, bache. Amylase is sugars. Amylase is sucrose to maltose. Okay. Enterokinase. Why? Enterokinase is going to convert trypsinogen to trypsin. And that's how the protein digestion will. What does trypsin do? Trypsin will convert proteins, peptoses and proteoses into further dipeptides. So why enterokinase for protein digestion? Because enterokinase is going to convert trypsinogen to trypsin, and trypsin will be needed for protein digestion. Not this, bache. Okay, let's see. Oh, Dr. Rama, Dr. Rajiv. What is the... okay. Lini, you stay on top. Dharani, Insha, Manikandan, RI, you're the fastest. Ayushi, Rifana, Tanisha, Dr. Rama, Dr. Rajiv, Sweta, Tamil Nadu for Ritu Ma'am. All right. Beautiful. Let's see. Lini, it's wonderful. You're maintaining your lead. Let's see question number 9. Normally, I keep a tricky question in the end. Which of the following statements are not wrong? Are not wrong means which are true. You just have to tell me which is the true statement. Biomicromolecules in food cannot be utilized by our body in their original form. Vitamins are one of the major components of the body. The process of conversion of simple food to substances to absorbable form is known as digestion. Digestion is carried by mechanical and biochemical methods of digestion. Which is the true statement you have to tell? Oh God, I read it and it's time. Mama, this is so confusing. This is so confusing. English was confusing. Okay, let's see what is confusing in this. Okay. My God, only 16 students. Lot of changes on leaderboard happening now. Okay, see this. Let's see. So this is true. Okay, what is false? This is false. Biomicromolecules of the food cannot be utilized. Biomicromolecules can be utilized. Macromolecules cannot be utilized. Okay, we say macromolecules cannot be utilized. Micro, yes, can be amino acids. Okay, this glycerol, all of this is micromolecules. They can be. What cannot be? Macromolecules. So just a little play of words here. Next, vitamins are one of the major components. No. What are the major components? Okay, macronutrients, proteins, carbohydrates, fats. Those are the major. Vitamins in small amount, not the major components. Okay, the process of conversion of simple food, conversion of complex food to simple form. Not what are you going to convert simple food into? Okay, so process of conversion of simple food substances to absorbable form is known as digestion. Process of conversion of complex food to simple form, absorbable form. Okay, then digestion is carried by mechanical and biochemical methods. Mechanical, mastication. Mechanical, in the stomach, churning. And then biochemical, enzymes, mouth, Salivary amylase, lysozyme, that's biochemical. Okay, so this, I dare not open the leaderboard. Okay, all right. Let's see. Oh, Lini. Dharani, Insha. Dharani, you are the fastest in this. Lini, you are on second position. Ri, Ayushi. Shweta, you have come up. Very good. Tanisha, Insha, Manikandan. Rifana, Dr. Rama and Dr. Rajiv. Next question. Last two questions remaining. Answer first. Digestion of protein begins where? And digestion of polysaccharide, sugars begin where? Please see the sequence. Protein first and sugars after that. Lovely question. At the end of this, you should be happy that you are exposed to all these questions. See? Stomach and small intestine. Okay. Digestion of proteins. Stomach. Okay. Stomach. This is correct. Stomach. Okay. By which enzyme? Pepsin. And polysaccharide. Mouth. What polysaccharide? Starch. 30% starch from the mouth. Starch is polysaccharide. Okay. Sugar. Right, so this is, I thought you will do it all well. This is not right performance. Okay, anyhow, let's see the leaderboard. So, mouth, stomach and mouth, bache, is the right answer. Wow, there are going to be some changes. New names, I think, are going to be coming up. Ri, Ayushi, Tanisha, Dharani, Insha, Manikandan, you are fastest. Lini, Rida, Shweta, Ritik. Last question. And normally, if you know Ritu Ma'am by now, I keep last question as a little tricky question. Are you ready for the challenge? Now remember, don't worry about it. Okay, now all of those people who were there in the leaderboard and all of you who played this Menti, we loved being together and we just love having all those questions. Let's see now the last question. Stool of a person is whitish grey colored due to the malfunction of which of the organs? Stool is fecal matter, is white. Why? Which organ is not working well? Pancreas, spleen, kidney or liver. This is something Ritu Ma'am hasn't talked in this lecture today, but let's see who can guess it right. Wow, this is unexpectedly good answer. Stool is white because what is coming in the stool? Fat, lipids, that is coming, and that means emulsification of fat is not happening. And emulsification of fat not happening because of what? Bile. Maybe bile is blocked. Okay, so that means which organ is having the problem? It's liver. And all of these students, bache, who went wrong, don't worry. If you know this answer now, it's good enough for you. So stool is white because fat, lipids coming out, because emulsification of fat is not happening, because liver, bile. Let's see. RI is the winner. I don't know what's the full name, but RI. Congratulate RI. Dharini, very well done. Tanisha, Insha, Manikandan, Ritik, Ayushi, Rida, Lini, Clippy, Priyadarshini, Shweta, everybody who was with me. I'm so glad. And RI, congratulations, bache, congratulations. Do I get my hearts there now before? Good night, hearts. All of you, good night, hearts. And for tomorrow, enjoy your holiday, bache. Good night, all of you. I'm going to be seeing you soon. Day after tomorrow, I'm going to be seeing you. Till then, you enjoy. Yes, I want those hearts as my good night hearts. Thank you, bache. Thank you so much. Good night, all of you. Good night and take good care of you.